This is Bad Fiction. Have you tried wearing headphones? Let's imagine you're listening to this on headphones. Hi. Maybe you're listening on the set of earbuds that you carry around with you, or it could be a newer, more hefty set of over-the-head cans, ones you might get in order to show the world around you that you are busy, the oral equivalent of a do not disturb sign on the door. Smaller buds are handy, but they're nothing on a set of good over-the-ear headphones, especially if you happen to have splashed out for the ones with active noise cancellation, or whatever the phrase is, you know what I mean, ANC. The ones where you stick them on and everything just fades away beneath invisible white noise. They're great. You should try them if you haven't done so already. They will change your world. Say, for example, you're trying to listen to this right now and there's other people in the house, scrambling around, doing their own thing, living their own lives, and very much wanting to be involved in yours. Say you have a partner and kids, two of them maybe. Let's go with a girl and a boy, just to keep things even. If they come in the room right now and see you with a big set of headphones over your ears, chances are they're going to leave you alone. They're going to let you carry on listening because you've trained them that if they have homework to do, or if their brother's acting up, or if they've drawn a picture and they've spent hours on it and they really want to show you what they've done, then they know not to bother you because they know that if you've got your headphones on, then you're not going to answer them. It's easy. Maybe you start off with wearing them while you're working from home, if you're one of those sorts of people. That makes sense. That would be perfectly reasonable, you know. People would assume that if you are working, then you don't want to be disturbed. Everyone understands. And once you've trained them up with that, why not branch out to the housework? If they come in and see you've got these big-ass headphones on while you're washing up, they're going to leave you alone. Your hands are wet. These are expensive pieces of equipment. They will know and understand that you're not going to risk breaking them in order to have a better look at their pencil drawing of their dream house or whatever it is that they've been working on that morning. Besides, they wouldn't want your dripping hands to spoil the paper. They'll understand it's in both of your interests that they just leave you alone. You can do the same thing with your wife or husband. They know how much these things cost. They're not going to want you to slop soapy water all over them. Besides, this is like the one piece of housework you actually do. They're not going to want you to stop that. I mean, if you think about it, you could have quite a nice little deal going if you started a whole load more housework. Keep those headphones on and you can go practically the whole day without being disturbed once, and you get a spick-span home to boot. At this point, it's probably working so well that you could just sit there in the lounge with the whole family watching TV or playing some wholesome board games or reading if you live in a total fantasy world, and none of them are going to bother you. You can finally sit in your own home, in your own seat, and nobody's going to say a word to you. It's just you and me, and you can concentrate entirely on what I am saying. And this is the important part, without interruption. I mean, once they're properly trained, there could be some groundbreaking news announcement, I don't know, some big war, or maybe the cure for cancer, aliens, and you could just sit there and they pack up their things and clear out of the house without so much as a tear in your direction. Real, honest-to-God sanctuary. And here's the thing. If you get really good at this, then that peace you experience at home can go everywhere with you. I'm talking about wearing these headphones out of the house. Game changer. Let's imagine you have to go out to the shops. Normally you could wander around the store just fine with those cans secured to your ears, having the comfort of me as this little earworm whispering my nonsense as you browse the shelves. But there's always been that point when you get to the tills and you have to slip them off your head while you pay. They just sit there on your shoulders like the mariner's albatross while you're forced to make small talk with the till staff. Oh, that'll be £12.92. Do you have a member's card? Yes. Tap against the machine. Do you want a receipt? No, thanks. Have a nice day. Oh my God, who could stand it? But, if you just refuse to take them off, I mean, literally clamp the headphones down over your head. Then eventually the till staff will just point to whatever they need you to do. And you can just go through the motions and then boom, they're trained too. And they'll spread it to the other staff, and that's another moment of your life that you can have back to yourself. Simple. And if disaster does come and that thing, whatever it was, that caused your family to up sticks and move out, flee the country or whatever, the shop staff, if they're still working there at this point, they'll know never, ever to bother you, no matter what. Because that's what you've trained them to do, just by keeping those headphones on. And the same thing will be true of everyone else as well. No more grannies touching you lightly on the arm, asking if you could take down something from the top shelf or any of that. No, you'll never have to worry about that again. You can carry on listening to me as you're doing now, and nobody will get in your way. People could be pulling things from the shelves, willy-nilly pushing and shoving each other to get last-minute panic supplies just in time before whatever finally happens, and you'll just be able to wander the aisles at your own pace, in your own time, blissed out on my dulcet tones. And then a week or so after everyone's gone, I'll still be there. I'll still be chirping in your ear, just as I'm doing now, for as long as the power holds out. No need to worry about what's happening outside the broken glass of your window, all those rumblings and screams that make it past the ANC. If the flashes are too bright, just close your eyes or put a towel over your head or something. Improvise with what you've got left. Because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be great. Just you and me and your favourite chair and nothing, absolutely nothing else. And then, when that's all out of the way, we can begin. You've been listening to Bad Fiction, a series of audio fictions written and performed by me, Ollie Francis. Music by Asher Falera. If you've enjoyed this, you might also enjoy Kingdom, an epic eco-fantasy charting the return of humans to the post-apocalyptic natural world, told from the perspective of the animals who live there. Series 1 available as a podcast to download and keep. To find out more, visit olliefrancis.co.uk, where you can sign up to the newsletter and explore the other projects. And I hope to see you back here again soon for more Bad Fiction.